Okay, I think we are officially live. So, hello everybody, welcome back to the Overwatch Oasis League. We are here, we're in week 14, we're getting right to the end of this season. It's a very exciting time, so many teams vying for those last few playoff spots. Several teams already have clinched and are looking for better seeding. And tonight we have a great battle. We have Nova versus the Tantalizers. Tantalizers still looking for their first victory, but have had some pretty solid performances over these past few weeks. Nova, on the other end of the spectrum, they're on a nice winning streak right now. Currently 5-3, but sitting at that 5th seed, considering how top-heavy we see Tier 3 being right now. They are trying to get into that top 4, top 3 in order for them to choose their opponent here for the playoffs. So it should be a good battle. So one thing interesting to note is we have a couple new players on the side of Nova. Nifty Chipmunk going to be playing the Reinhardt, and a brand new player, Wenjamin, gonna be on Doomfist. Nifty Chipmunk was on I Need Healing last season. And another development, Zanny Boy gonna be back on tank, no longer play DPS. They hit Diamond. So here we go, both teams going for the white room rotation. Safety home on that signature Lucio, gonna be able to get Nova to the point first. You can see Benjamin trying to find a pick with the Doomfist. Nifty Chipmunk actually getting pretty aggressive, so Danum actually able to take him out there. Both of them were low, but he wins the duel. Nova does capture the point first, but Benjamin trying to find that damage, trying to disrupt them as they come in. Parson Pixie builds up the first ult. Oh, Benjamin takes him out. That is a massive initiation tool down on the side of Tantalizers. Picks are certainly going back and forth. Alex already able to find 2, but otherwise picks are slightly going in favor of Tantalizers. Nifty Chipmunk is back, he has the shatter. Saidomi is able to take out Danum. And look at how close the capture was. It's flipping in favor of Tantalizers, but it doesn't look like it will as Saidomi comes back on the cleanup. And at this point, it looks like Tantalizers are going to have to back up as Nifty Chipmunk throws in the shatter for good measure.
Wow. I mean, honestly, I think with the comps they're running, it could go either way, but Nova has an advantage with like brawl type with a little bit of dive.
Yeah, we do like those styles. I'm actually surprised we don't see a Pharah from either of these teams. Pharah can be surprisingly good. So here we go, now the fight is on bridge, and Benjamin able to take out Always High immediately. Here comes the grab coming out from Zanny Boy. They're going to combo that with many different ults, but Elixir Mori finds 2 at the tire, and Safety Bomb able to move Zanny Boy off at the edge. And it looks like we are going to see Nova. They're going to win another team fight, but wow. Nifty Chipmunk with the statement kill off the side of the map. He should be back by the time Tantalizers get ready for this fight as we approach one team fight territory.
This could be the last fight. They both have 2 ults, so it could go either way.
Yep, Elixir Mori's tire got a lot of value, but Always High trying to use the concussion mines to get across the chasm, accidentally finds himself getting punched by Wenjamin, and Saidomia finding 1 with the Diva Bomb, and Nifty Chipmunk laying down a nice shatter. I don't even think we're going to be able to see Tantalizers use these 2 ults. And it looks like it's only a matter of time before Nova potentially take this point. Here comes, yep, Always High coming in with the tire, but it gets taken out by Elixir Mori. So Danum back here, also Winston trying to build up Primal Rage, still is quite a ways away from it, but Legend is down. Always High finds the concussion mine kill, but he falls to Elixir Mori, beating Cypher with the sneaky res, but that's the only healer that's left. Parson Ball, Elite Arrow, also getting down to safety foam, and Elixir Mori has that tire ready. Could be the point sealer here. Here it comes. There's the bubble coming out from Danum to protect the rest of the team. Benjamin not able to really find anything with the meteor strike as well. Token Panda coming in with the coalescent safety foam has the sound barrier, and Saitomia has the Diva Bomb. They won't even need it as they are able to get the last pickoffs and take gardens here.
Wow. Honestly, I think if Tantalizers went Pharah, they could have you know, countered Doom and Diva and how they were playing.
Yeah, and you just get great sightlines on the map with the Pharah.
Yeah. Looks like Tantalizers are going with Symmetra. Huh.
We have seen a lot of teams liking to run Symmetra, even in the Overwatch League. This is a pretty powerful point, teleporting up to that top window on the point. We are going to also see Sandy Boy switch to the Wrecking Ball, and when Jermaine switch to the Genji.
Here they come.
So here we go, Sandy Boy touching the point force, but Safety Foam should be able to get the rest of the team over there.
I don't
Sandy
think they're
Boy.
using TP actually.
Interesting. Maybe a red herring here, but Nova firmly established on the point, and Elite Arrow is the first one to go down. So Danim tries to get a pin in. Fusion Sniper does get that res, but Elite Arrow is taken out immediately again, and the picks are all going in favor of Nova, and they will once again capture point first. So here we go. Don't see a lot of fights taking place on point. They would like to take these choke points.
Switch to Orisa? Okay.
Yeah, so Danim going to the Orisa. Sandy Boy getting close to the mines. That could be the fight winner, but so Danim goes down right away. Empty Chipmunk.
Get into position.
Yo, Pixar certainly going in favor of Nova right now. Parson Pixie not able to escape.
Sidoma's just popping up, or Sidomia.
Yep, Sidomia is one of the best players in Tier 3. Back in Season 1, you could argue he was the MVP of the entire season that year. And Elixir Mori fronting the high ground, takes out one with the tire. And Tantalizers, they're struggling to get a grip of these team fights.
They need a group up. They go McCree.
Yeah, for sure, but look at this aggression from Nova. They aren't even letting Tantalizers breathe right now, and always high.
Camping, actually.
Down here, yeah, oh my goodness, this is really not looking too good. They haven't even had to expend too many ults. Look at this, we're approaching one team fight territory, and Nova have 5 ults to work with.
I mean, Tantalizers do have 3 ults that could potentially win their fight. Just, I don't know.
It's gonna be tricky. Win condition might be building up that tire, but all the ults coming out from Nova, not getting a whole lot of value right off the bat, actually. But there we go, Benjamin finding an instant double kill with the Dragon Blade. Parson Pixie did find one with the Coalescence, but Token Panda had one of their own, and it looks like Nova will take a convincing Lijiang Tower. Take a 1-0 lead in this series.
Play of the game.
That was Elixir Mori with that flank tire. Catching them off guard while they're crossing the bridge, so very strong statement from Nova here. I think Yusuf Chiki needs to be spectating blue.
Yes. Oh, he's going in for the match, actually. Oh, it's a Nova 1, Tantalizer 0.
Yep, it was a pretty decisive first map there. I mean, it was 200 to 0 on Lijiang Tower, and I mean, you could argue that Tantalizers. Well, no, you don't even have to argue that Tantalizers did not really win a single fight there. So certainly not the start for Tantalizers you want to see, but they have tended to struggle on those control maps and tend to look better on the more escort-oriented maps. So there's ever a time to turn this around, it is here on Blizzard World. One interesting face we don't see here tonight is J-Rod kind of really solidifying this tank rotation with Sidomia and Yusuf Chiki. He usually plays the Reinhardt, Sidomia on that off tank, either the Diva or the Sigma. Yusuf Chiki comes in to play the Orisa. So, but their newest pickup, Nifty Chipmunk, came right in, played that Rhine, and looked pretty good on it. So we are going to see Elixamori. Elixamori has been flexing to support a lot lately. Normally known for playing some really great DPS. And of course, Moonlight Omega, who originally joined to play DPS and had some stellar showings right off the bat, sadly did hit Diamond on that role, so we'll have to play support.
R.I.P. Now we're just waiting for readies, right? And we can start?
Yep, of course. On the side of Tantalizers, we are going to see Anime Samurai come in for Mutant Cypher and Crunchy Magi come in for Suave Danom.
And High is going to tank, which is...
Ooh, yes. Thank you. Yes, that's what Always High has typically been playing. I wouldn't be surprised if we also see Elite Arrow play some tank at some point in the season. I actually do like the tank duo of Elite Arrow and Suave Danom when they when they play the Rhine and the Sigma. That's when I think the Tantalizers have looked their best, but right now it is kind of a tricky situation. They're currently lacking some DPS as Zannyboy hit Diamond and Weiss Queen went to Valhalla.
We're just waiting for Tantalizers now, and we should be ready.
And there we go. Let's head into Blizzard World.
Oh, they said ready? Oh, all right.
Welcome to Blizzard World.
So it is always fun to see a new map rotation. We did see this last week in Tier 2, so teams playing this map. You see a lot of different strategies. You can see Bunker and teams like to set up on Flight to Duskwood, or defending teams can run more brawl-oriented comps and just kind of sit on that high ground around statue.
Yeah. I think on Blizzard World for defense, I think double shield is a really strong meta here. Looks like they are running.
And yeah, yep. Yusuf Chiki, Sidomia, very good duo there, and any duo with Sidomia for Nova is an exceptional one when he plays the Sigma. He has definitely been among the better Sigmas we've seen in Tier 3. We're also going to see the double shield coming out here from Tantalizers on the attack.
It's a pretty interesting comp with a Sombra Ash against Genji and Reaper.
you know, that actually could work if they're wanting to try and shut down that Genji. The only thing is, you would hope to maybe have more of a dive comp with maybe a Winston in that instance.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
So here we go. Anime Samurai, I was gonna say, is probably gonna play the Baptiste. And there they are. So here we go. Nova, they are actually gonna set up on the low ground here, just kind of next to point.
Oh, Roosh here.
Even Tantalizers quite a bit.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Rose dropping down from the high ground, trying to get some damage in. Good accretion sun from Zannyboy, and use the kinetic grasp to keep himself alive. Get early immortality out from Anime Samurai. Won't have that for another 25 seconds. Both of these shields taking a lot of spam damage from the Orisa and the Sigma. Zannyboy falling low, should be able to get the healing necessary. These teams kind of at a stalemate, trying to build up those ultimates. We actually do see Crunchy Magi gonna swap to the Mei. Maybe thinking that the Sombra isn't going to get enough value, is really the only hack target is the Genji. Here we go, always high, is incredibly low, forces out another immortality field from Anime Samurai. But both of these supports for Tantalizers have their ults, and they're going to pop them. Nova smartly backs up towards the point, and Wenjamin has the blade, but here we go, Crunchy Magi able to take on Moonlight Omega, no res is available. Corey using the Transcendence as soon as they get it. Zannyboy also using the Gravitic Flux to try to pump in the damage, but here comes Rose with a win double kill! 6K! Oh my goodness! And just when it looked like maybe Tantalizers had the upper hand in that fight, Rusha Rose with us just a beautiful 6K.
They are switching out. Now they have a Mei. So.
Yeah, they obviously kind of maybe thought that really the only target you can hack in this comp is the Genji, and maybe they didn't find that worth it. So here we go. Still a lot of ults on the side of Nope, but Elite Arrow is coming in with Bob. We can use that to contest the point. Here we go. Zannyboy actually getting pulled off the ledge by using Chicky. There comes the wall from Crunchy Magi, but Sidomia gonna initiate with the Gravitic Flux. Zannyboy is already down, but Elite Arrow is still gonna commit the Bob. And here comes Wenjamin getting an immediate triple kill, falling to the Bob, but the damage is more than likely already done, as Wenjamin capitalizes on a great pull from Chicky to get a massive triple kill.
The score is Nova 1, Tantalizer 0. Cave Doctor.
You see, Tantalizers only have a minute left on their attack and not too many ults to their name.
So
big win. Go on. It's a big win condition here for Tantalizers is Crunchy Magi's Blizzard, but always high has to be careful. He gets accreted. Luckily that will get res and Rose is down, but Anime Samurai also down. A lot of healing down from the Tantalizers. Almost had that amplification matrix ready as well. Arsenal PC keeping the team alive with the Valkyrie, but the Elite Arrow is incredibly low. They are causing Nova to back up off the point for now. Zannyboy only really going to find one with the Gravitic Flux, but they do convert it into a kill.
This could be a winnable fight. Here comes Blizzard. Nice
Blizzard coming out, and a nice hold! Oh my goodness gracious! Sidomia!
What a match.
What did I say about this tank line? They are insane! So many great plays coming out from both Sidomia and US of Chicky.
It's a pretty
unreal.
Good match.
Yeah, for Nova, for Tantalizers, they are really struggling. I mean, it is tough to beat a team that's playing as well as Nova right now.
I think a good way to counter Nova would be Pharah Mercy right now. I don't know if anyone plays that on Tantalizers. But.
So I'm trying to think. I want to say Elite Arrow has played some Aura in the past. It has been a while. Elite Arrow mainly just playing tank this season.
Yeah.
So
It would be a good counter
Attackers
to
incoming
what they're
in
running
30 seconds.
with their insane Genji and, you know, Reaper. No.
yeah, because then maybe that would force Nova to play hit scan, which they absolutely can. Rusha Rose has played some hit scan in the past, mainly known for that McCree as well as some Hanzo. So here we go.
Looks like
This map can
Nova.
only end in a draw.
Yeah, and looks like Nova is going with a Brawl. Oh no, Dive actually. Switching out Reinhardt for Diva. Last minute.
And if the tank synergy is as good here on Dive as it is on Double Shield, this is going to be an incredibly quick round here. So here we go.
Here comes
Both
Punch.
these teams.
Jensen going on Bubble.
Here we go, Yusuf Chiki. Kinda aggressive here, trying to find the pickoff onto Always High, but Elite Arrow gets the first pickoff. Anime Samurai also down though. Yusuf Chiki incredibly low.
Oh my
When
god.
Jermaine able to get a double kill. This is looking too good for Nova right now. Sidomia pumping in that cleave damage. Almost untouched right now. And it looks like Nova will be able to take Blizzard World relatively
Wow.
as convincing as Young Tower.
Play of the game.
Could it be anything else?
Yeah. It could have been the pull, but I was expecting.
Yeah. Ooh, did... Oh,
Yeah.
I almost wonder if maybe... Oh no, I wonder if... Elite Arrow maybe booped him a little further and that caused them to get maybe a couple more kills. That is
Yeah.
To be
incredibly
appreciated.
unfortunate. We have seen that happen every once in a while, but... Regardless, I mean, I think even without that boop,
It would have
the
been a sweep.
coach gun, or
Yeah.
the
Was
yeah,
it a
Death
pull?
Blossom still would have gotten at least 3. Well, the Death Blossom, sorry. It looked like the Reaper got booped, and the only boop that Tantalizers had was the coach gun, so...
Yeah.
And obviously that is kind of a hard boop to aim, I guess. It's one of those things where you can't even really blame Elite Arrow, because he wanted to get away from the Blossom.
Yeah, and
like,
it
makes
was...
sense.
Yeah.
It,
Like,
it's just
if
unfortunate.
anyone was in his position, he would do it too, you know? So...
Yeah. Yeah, in that situation, you would want maybe Zanny Boy to have hit an accretion stun if it were available. Granted, I'm sure he died relatively quickly, but that is a tool that they could have used.
Or actually, if they still had Sombra, I don't know if they still had Sombra when that happened.
No, I think at that point they had swapped off to the main. I don't
Okay.
think Crunchy Magi played Sombra at all. I think maybe scouted for a little bit, didn't see the value, and swapped to the Mei. But I almost think maybe the Sombra could have worked, especially
yeah.
on that Genji, because the Genji was just kind of remaining uncontested. I don't even know if Wenjamin really even died on the defense there.
I didn't see a lot of people from Nova dying. Yeah.
That's true.
We have some switches, do we? Zanny Elite. Oh, okay. Elite going to tank.
Yep.
So,
Ooh, and Mugen Cypher, or Mugen Cypher, I never know how to pronounce that name if I'm being honest, is gonna go to DPS. That is a new look for Mugen Cypher.
is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty much only plays support, so we'll have to see how they do. Also, we do swap the teams after hybrid.
Okay. Bop.
So just click the swap all. Yep. And swap the names. Swap Nova to Tantalizers and Tantalizers to Nova, and then swap the spectators to the opposite color.
Is that? Let me check. Damn. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, looks all good to me. Yeah, when oh, I guess
We're just waiting.
Nova needs their. Yep, Nova needs their lineup, and then readies. So, sadly, one storyline here today is if Tantalizers do end up losing this match, they will be officially eliminated from Tier 3 playoff contentions. So
that's pretty.
It's been a tough season for Tantalizers. At times they've looked pretty good. I mean, and we saw Zanny Boy actually really bringing some life into this DPS lineup that's been kind of middling for the whole season, if I'm being honest. Zanny Boy really popping off on all sorts of heroes. Ashe, Genji.
Safety and Panda.
Sadly, it's coming to the diamond.
Moving on to Tier 2.
Yes. Nova, on the other hand, I believe if they do get the victory today, I believe they will clinch their spot in the playoffs, which means only 3 spots will remain.
Oh, snap.
Magic number 6 right now. Any team that gets 6 wins is guaranteed the playoffs right now.
Nice. I don't really follow Tier 3, so I don't know much.
Well, you're in luck. I'm the Tier 3 expert, so. Yeah, the main battle is going to be for that 8th spot. I assume that Corgi Core and Cosmic Omnix are going to reach the playoffs, although they do play each other this week, so that could create an interesting storyline.
Yeah.
The big thing with the 8 seed right now is Valhalla currently holds it, but they have a very tough schedule on the way out, playing this Nova team, Pizza Planet, who are currently in 4th, and White Walkers, who are currently undefeated.
Oh, Whitefall.
In fact, they're gonna play White Walkers in about 25 minutes here, which is another great game that I recommend anyone watching the stream right now to check out. You know, as much as it looks like a 8-0 team going against a 3-5 team, I actually do think that Valhalla they're on the rise. They've been playing a lot better lately. They did lose their previous game to who did they lose to? Let me check my standing sheet. C9, and there was actually a couple that they were able to take Hanamura and beat, and they had a close round on Eichenwald, so certainly could get an upset there. That would really throw a monkey wrench into this playoff race, because I'm thinking a lot of those teams below Valhalla right now are kind of hoping that they do what is maybe expected and them to lose out or maybe only win one of those games. But if they take out White Walkers, then they absolutely could not only win more than one, but they could maybe even win all those games.
That's true, yeah.
Being in the 8th spot, they do control their own destiny.
Ready for battle.
Wow, going in with Hog on Sidomia.
Interesting. I do believe we have seen Sidomia on the Hog before, but definitely not one of his main heroes. As for Tantalizers, they're gonna run double shield here on the defense. Interesting duo of double shield though, Orisa, Ryan normally.
I've seen it work, but
yeah, I've seen it work as well. You do kind of have to play a little bit more of a kind of a brawly style, I think, with that, with some long range poke, and we do. If you do have a team comp, I actually don't mind this team comp that they have for Tantalizer, so they could make this work. Actually, Sidomia isn't.
You know what they might?
Zarya, which is
They might do window pull and fire strike. Actually, I could see it happening.
That would be a very devastating combo. Nifty Chipmunk already threw the choke. Turret's doing quite a bit of work, so Denim getting some nice ult charge. Sandy Boy actually the closest one to ult, but Rusha Rose finding that opening headshot onto Anime Samurai. And Wenjamain just gonna pour some salt in the wound there, and this is looking all too good for Nova. They just need to pick off the last couple of stragglers. Sovdanum trying to get that high beam charge to find as many picks. Parson and Pixie not going to be able to get a res, and that will be another convincing team fight win for Nova. We're going to see some swaps on the side of Tantalizers. Parson and Pixie going to go to the Moira. Musion Cypher get off the Echo and play some Junkrat, but Safety Foam finding the opening pick. Are we really gonna see a world record speed run here? Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Nifty Chipmunk with a massive shatter, and yeah, I think this might be it. I think we're gonna see over 5 minutes in the time bank for Nova. Here come the Dragons. The lead arrow is able to touch, but he will quickly be taken down. Nova,
This is just
absolutely slaughtering Tantalizers right now.
wow.
5 minutes and 14 seconds in the time bank. Tantalizers saying they have an uphill battle to not only win this map, but to get the reverse sweep is a massive understatement.
I mean, they could do it. You never know.
I mean, we've seen crazier things, I promise you. Actually, that would maybe be the craziest thing I've ever seen at this level, but you know what? If we can see a team win a tiebreaker map, down a player,
Anything could happen.
Possible.
Yeah.
Ready for battle.
I think the main problem here is Nova's DPS are getting a lot of value, and I think Tantalizers aren't. I mean, they could counter it with like Pharah, as I was saying, but other than that, I don't know.
They must just not have the confidence in the Pharah play from these DPS. So now we're gonna see. We are gonna see Sidomia break out the Hog here. Excited to see how he does here. Nifty Chipmunk gonna stay on the Rhine. Wenjamain on the Ashe. Mugen Cypher gonna try out the McCree here, and we are gonna see Sovdanum stay on the Sim. Gonna go for an attack strategy.
I mean, there's like 3 ways you can TP here. Looks like they're going. Huh? Never mind. Okay.
They're not gonna take any teleport. Strat right up the bat. Parson and Pixie.
The TP is up on that window, so I don't know if they're gonna use it.
We'll have to see. Tantalizers currently waiting for Parson and Pixie to come back. Almost on their way. They are gonna push through the choke here. Nova continuing to back up, but nice fire strike onto Zanny Boy. He's down. He almost had the shatter as well. Nifty Chipmunk getting very low though. Luckily, it has the peel from the team. Still has that shield up. Parson Pixie is going to contest the point, but will sadly fall. Lead arrow, pretty high charged, but at this point it would just be staggering for Tantalizers. They're going to need to back up here.
Oh no.
This will restore you.
No, what are they doing?
So, Zanny Boy has the shatter ready, but he gets hooked by Sidonia. And pinned as well. Beautiful combo there. Nova setting up all these awesome strats and another nice hook.
Beat does come in.
Gonna, yeah, Anime Samurai. Actually gonna use this sound barrier to negate the tire, so it's a good alt usage from Anime Samurai there.
Yeah, but they're really not, well, Nova's not really giving Tantalizers any room to breathe right now.
Yeah, and they only had to use one alt to even just make them back up. And that was the tire. They still have 5 alts.
Yeah.
We're approaching the last half here of the point A attack here for Tantalizers. They are coming up on a couple ults of their own. And there comes the shatter, and it puts multiple people. Oh yeah, from Zanny Boy it gets cancelled. Yeah, and all the picks going in favor of Nova right now. Luckily that was the only ult that Zanny Boy, or the only ult that Tantalizers used was Zanny Boy Shatter, so they still have a big combo in the Graviton Surge and the Death Blossom. They can also use the Coalescence for good measure.
Here they come, pushing in. Nova is backing up.
Yep, they are going main. The lead arrow is very high charged. He has that Graviton Surge ready, but Wenjamin taking out Parson Pixie right off the bat. Wenjamin having a great
big grab.
Lucia Rose building up another tire, but yeah, no follow-up on that grab. And now, the team kill, we are approaching.
They do have
only
2 ults.
1 minute left.
They 3 ults. They could potentially win this, and Shatter coming up with beat. So, I mean,
it's gonna be tough. They gotta make sure they get through these chokes without getting picked off by Wenjamin, who's having an absolute ball of a performance right now.
Here comes Tire
so
early
gonna
on.
initiate this fight with the tire. Trying to find any picks that they can. Not gonna find anything. Nifty Chipmunk doesn't find anything with the shatter. Here comes Parson Pixie using the Coalescence with Fusion Cypher, not able to find anything with the Death Blossom. Only 20 seconds left and a shatter and sound barrier to their name, but Anime Samurai accidentally dies to the total mayhem. Lead arrow still here on the point, doing pretty well with that high charge. Who actually taking
does
out a
get
couple,
2, but dies.
So Dan, I'm also here on the point trying to find the pickoffs. Probably won't survive for too much longer. Anime Samurai, will they be able to get to the point?
They will.
No, but Mugen Cypher will. Anime Samurai gonna use the sound barrier. So here we go, Satomia using the whole hog. It does look like everything is going back in favor of Nova. Parson Pixie able to touch with the Moira. And it looks like that will be it. Another incredibly convincing map from Nova, as they have already won the match. They take the lead 3-0.
Play of the game.
Alright. Someone leave?
So yeah, sadly, that will do it. Tantalizers are officially eliminated from playoff contention, and Nova has officially clinched their playoff spot. Obviously, Nova's still looking to have a good map differential. I do believe they currently have a pretty good map differential. Yes, despite being one game behind Pizza Planet, they are equal in the map differential. So getting the 4-0 here would really be a huge step forward into them potentially getting into that top half and maybe being able to pick their opponent.
Is there any switches? No. Okay. Not yet. Someone join? I mean, oh, here it is.
Yeah, looks like Sidomia is going to get the Junkertown lineup. We actually usually do typically swap sides again after 2CP. So.
Okay, so I swap after this? Oh no, swap for Junkertown?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Moon. And who? Fun.
I think that's safety foam. I want to say.
All right.
Or is that Helen? No, Vanna. Oh my goodness. Okay, Alexa is Vanna, so.
Oh, okay.
Moonlight Omega and Alexa Mori for support. Can you swap the Nova spectators? Quick.
Oh yeah. Crunchy.
Sad we didn't get to see Suave and Lead Arrow on Tech Duo.
Mm-hmm. "82 comments, wow."
Do you think that's a lot?
No, I'm just looking at what they're saying right now.
No.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, we've gotten in the 500s before.
Oh, damn.
We got Optibot and J-Rod having a little dispute in the chat on who is the superior tank.
A scuffle.
Yeah. And I will say, I have my opinion on who is better, but I won't say.
What teams do they play on?
Optibot, or Optimus, that's his Twitch name, Optibot is the name of the server, is on C9, he plays tank, as does J-Rod. J-Rod, obviously not able to play for Nova tonight, but is watching from the sidelines, is definitely anticipating maybe playing with Nifty Chipmunk to build up even more tank synergy, because, man, these tanks have been
pretty
remarkable.
Good. Yeah. Ryan best dive tank.
Yeah, it's interesting. When I did my mid-season awards in the power rankings, I don't think I nominated any of the ones from Nova for tank MVP. I did nominate Yusuchiki for most improved player, but really, like this tank lineup has been.
Yeah, they're showing how good they are.
Not just tonight though. Like they've been exceptional.
Oh really?
These past, especially in the past 3 or 4 weeks, pretty much spanning across this entire win streak.
Yeah, I really, their tank lineup is really good. Yeah. Hawaii Hog. Alright.
Okay, looks like we have both ready, so let's get into Junkertown. I'm excited to see this map back in rotation. Got a lot of
Cool
great
comps.
open sight lines.
Yeah.
Can get that Widow and that Ashe going. Play some. Wow, Pharah is tough to play because of the long sight lines for the Widow, but having that big open air for the Pharah also helps a lot as well. And you even see some dive on this map too. I'm excited to see what these teams want to roll out with.
What's inside here?
Ready for battle.
I can go through. Alright. Nice start.
We're going to see an unusual tank comp here from Tantalizers, the double off tank. We've seen some of the teams try this out before. Lead Arrow going back to that Ashe. And Anime Samurai showing the Zen for the first time tonight.
Oh, Zen's on the bed right now. What's this? Oh, it's Hog's thing. Huh.
5, 4.
As for Nova, they are going to go with the double shield. When Jermaine going to be back on the Doomfist. The
Stop the payload.
Moira Mercy support combo.
Here comes Doomfist.
Go both of these teams. Trying to set up with that double shield. Tantalizers with the payload. Most teams allow payload at least to get to this bridge. When Jermaine finds the opening pick with the rocket punch. There's a nice pull from Yusuchiki. Creation Sun onto Rusha Rose. The lead arrow is actually able to capitalize on that. Arsenic Pixie is incredibly low though.
Elite getting 2.
Needs healing immediately. Will get it. The picks are going in favor of Tantalizers right now, so be showing some signs of life with Yusuchiki. Finding pick onto the Cypher. Magi gonna try and get aggressive on that, and Anime Samurai not able to escape the wrath of Benjamin back on the Doomfist, and the pendulum swings back in the favor of Nova. They are easily cleaning up this team fight and forcing Tantalizers to retreat once again. So, here we go. The lead arrow gonna try and take that high ground once again. Light up Mega gonna initiate his fight with the Coalescence, and Nifty Chipmunk gonna also use the Gravitic Flux. A lot of members of Tantalizers are low. I don't think too many of them are gonna survive for much longer. Swoop Denim with quarter health. Lead arrow does find a pick onto Wenjamain, so perhaps they can use that to get back into the fight. But Elixamori on the Mercy could certainly get the, actually will get the res on the Wenjamain, who has the Meteor Strike ready. Anime Samurai with a nice headshot onto Wenjamain. Also taking out the arrows, so that threat from the high ground is gone. There's the Gravitic Flux out from Soap Denim. It does find a couple players and gets them low, and here we go. Tantalizers able to win a team fight here. They continue to move the payload through point A, but Nova will almost certainly get another contest, and they have 4 ults.
They do have Zen's ult, so they should be good.
Here we go, Wenjamain initiating with the Meteor Strike that will force out the Transcendence from Anime Samurai. And actually do take out Rusha Rose, and here comes Fusion Cypher. Able to get one with the tires, so here we go. I think payload will approach point A, and yeah, Tantalizers are able to capture a point here.
Nice. Oh, what's this?
Good to see him showing some signs of life. I mean, there is definitely value in playing spoiler here, even though you are out of the playoffs. I mean, ruining it for other people is almost just as satisfying as winning yourself. Rose from the high ground, gonna use Attack Visor. Actually, good job from Crunchy Magi to get up there and use the Defense Matrix to be able to block it. So Rooster Rose is down. Elixamori did switch to the Ana. Rooster Rose gonna take the opportunity of death to switch to the Tracer. Crunchy Magi over the top with the Diva Bomb, and Crunchy Magi really turning it on here on the Diva, and incredibly well. Gets the triple kill, and I think we are gonna see Tantalizers get point B as well. So here we go. Tantalizers continuing to play well here on Junkertown. Wenjamain will probably get the recontest. Here it comes, but won't be able to stay for long. Rose is able to contest here on point. They need to take him out before the rest of the members of Nova get back here. Sadly, it won't matter as Rose blinks away from point, and point B is captured for Nova.
Meteor Strike!
Nova are finding the picks, and they are going to commit the Meteor Strike to that. Wenjamain with a triple kill. Very clean quadruple kill with the kill on the Necklace Crunchy Magi. So here we go. Payload. You making it through this tunnel here. This actually can be a tricky spot to get through for the attackers. Tough to initiate from these small gets Gravitic Flux, immediately finds one, and here we go once again. The Coalescence in tow, Parson Pixie able to pump in a lot of damage, and Tantalizers continue to move this payload through point C. Wenjamain gonna try get some potential late staggers, but does get the Discord orb. Not gonna get away from Soap Denim. Rose throwing in the pulse bomb, not able to get anything, but does force out the Transcendence from Anime Samurai, and they won't have it for the Gravitic Flux here. In fact, the arrow goes down, and they're gonna try and force himself with Light Omega's Coalescence. They're even gonna nano that Coalescence to further put in damage, and that will be Nova once again stabilizing, but they did have to use several ults in order to get there, and while Crunchy Magi is likely going to get staggered, Tantalizers are going to enter this next fight with 3 ults, almost 4.
Big pull.
Rushiro's, yeah, good pull from Yosuchiki. Rushiro's trying to find those picks on the Tracer. Benjamin has that.
He's tired.
Benjamin, Meteor Strike. Wow, interesting location, and still did get the kill. Here comes Crunchy Magi's Diva Bomb. Only takes out Nifty Chipmunk this time. But so Danum also going to use the Gravitic Flux. Not going to find a whole lot, but Yusuchiki is down. And also has the Discord Orb kind of in the back lines here, being pressured. Russian Pixie trying to find the picks with the Moira, but Mugen Cypher is down, and here comes Wenjamin coming back to the point. And about a minute remains. Here comes Bob out from the lead arrow. Gonna try and pump in as much damage as they can. So Danum using Kinetic Grass to give themselves some shield, and a lot of members of Nova are currently low right now. Moonlight Omega gonna finally pop that Coalescence. Picks going back and forth right now, but will always favor the defense here. And nobody is getting picked, so they will be able to take, or they will be able to stabilize here once again.
Oh.
So, here we go. Last fight here for the Tantalizers to try and complete Junkertown. So Danum swapping to the Wrecking Ball so that they have, so that they can get to the point quickly. Nifty Chipmunk now on the Zarya has the Discord Orb. Gonna have to be careful. Anime Samurai is down though, and had the Transcendence ready. Elite Arrow is so low as well. They do initiate overtime. Mugen Cypher is not really close to that tire, and a flanking Kushiro is able to find one with the Deadeye. And it looks like Nova will stop the card just before Payload reaches point C, but once again, Tantalizers showing some signs of life and having a pretty solid attack here on Junkertown.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
Oh, snap. What?
Initiating.
Oh. Can I go through here? No. Okay. It's 3-0 Nova. Sissy Wissy 69. Am I stuck?
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
So here we go. We are going to see a double sniper look, at least for the moment, for Nova. Rushiro's not known to play the Widow, though. Mainly plays the Hanzo, but perhaps they want to try out some Widow. You know, they've already got this Series 1.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We are going to see Yosuchiki go on to the Zarya this time around. So here we go. Rusha pushed up on the roof trying to find the pickoffs. Tantalizers smartly get out of the sidelines for now as Nifty Chipmunk caught in a trap. Taking a lot of damage, and Elite Arrow gets the headshot onto Benjamin. Nice pull out from Crunchy Magi now on the Roadhog. Mori finding the res, and Rushiro is still up here on the high ground but gets taken out by Elite Arrow, so good start here on the defense for Tantalizers. Anime Samurai actually playing pretty well in the Sen, getting some nice headshots in. So here we go. Now we see Nova. They are gonna go up to the high ground this time around and drop, but Benjamin able to get to that point, has the Discord over, has to be careful, and Parson Pixie does take them down. Pix going back and forth right now, looks more gonna res the Ash. Here comes the lead arrow with the Deadeye. I don't think really has the angle right now, but is able to find one. I think onto Benjamin, who actually is finding themselves getting picked off a lot here early on in the map. The lead arrow really showing some dominance here on that McCree.
I mean, really, it's just towards Tantalizers right now. Oh, never mind. Oh my God.
Nifty Chipmunk coming in with a shatter. That is monstrous. They probably didn't even need to use the high noon, but that will be an easy team kill for Nova. But we will almost certainly see a recontest here from Tantalizers as they are on their way back.
Here it comes. Нет.
They're all up in the window. Punching Magi will likely be the one to touch. Actually, they are going to give it up, but Soul Denim didn't get the memo. They're on the point, so it's Parson Pixie. And Mugen Cypher does get a kill with the tire, so rather unfortunate. They absolutely could have won that team fight from Nova, but good spawns will be coming out here from Nova. Nifty Chipmunk already almost back in Benjamin, cleaning up another fight here. And so, Payload moves through point B. Can we see Tantalizers possibly group up and have a better hold on point B than Nova did?
No.
It's going back and forth, so Tandem does take out Benjamin, but not without falling themselves. And here comes Uzuchiki using the Graviton Surge, and this hammer has the Transcendence in order to mitigate the damage, but Nifty Chipmunk with a solo shatter on the Crunching Magi in the original spawn. Lead Arrow not able to find anything with the Deadeye. And Rusha Rose cleaning up this fight, so here we go. Nova still wanting that 4-0. They have 4 minutes to get this payload just before point C. Lead Arrow, there we go, finding the opening pick that time around. Will get rezzed by Elixir Mori. Mugen Cypher up on this high ground for now. And lob in those jump back grenades. Soul of Danum gonna use this supercharger to try and limit the aggression with Nova. We're gonna see Parson see pop Coalescence as well. Bob on the way out from Benjamin and is finding the damage. Rusha Rose is down. The payload continues to move, and the picks are going in favor of Nova. Crunching Magi and Elite Arrow trying to back up, but they are incredibly low. And that will be another teamfight win for Nova as they are approaching the golden box of victory here at the end of Yo, Zoldan trying to contest, but gets immediately taken out, and the payload is approaching the end here. Crunchy Magi does find one, pops the whole hog. This is their chance to turn the team fight around, but Lush Rose up from the high ground gets 2 with the Deadeye. Payload approaches the end, and that will be Nova getting the 4-0 victory. What a performance from them today.
GG.
Play of the game.
I do think that, for me at least, the MVPs, they line up pretty easily. So for DPS, I was thinking on giving it to Wench Man with a great debut performance here. As if Nova needed more great DPS, here they go. Rusha Rose, Elixir Mori, AJ, they've got so many great DPS. For tank, you gotta give it to Yusuf Chicky. So many great pulls. Just insane. Sidomia playing incredibly. well also, but US of Chicky really the backbone of a lot of what the team wanted to do this week, and they came in and performed incredibly well. And as for the Tantalizers MVP, we have support, and that actually falls out nicely, I think. Actually, Anime Samurai played all right there, especially on the last map there, playing Zen. Had some nice pickoffs, had some nice transcendences. I think it's those three.
I think for tank, Crunchy, I saw him pop off. Like on Junkertown.
That's true, but they did only play the one map, though.
Yeah, that's true,
with
I guess.
Junkertown, whereas Anime, I believe, played 3 maps. And actually even on the maps that they lost, I did see some nice plays coming out from Anime Samurai, so...
Yeah.
Also, I don't want to deny US of Chicky. I don't think US of Chicky has gotten an MVP this season, so...
I think he deserves it well.
She really has played a lot better this season, so...
My bad.
Yeah.
I
think that does it.
How do we put MVPs? Do we just type it in?
I can talk to you about that after the stream, but otherwise we can head out for the day. For any of you still here,
yes. I think, was it? Or was it 30 minutes ago? I don't know. Oh, okay. So do we stop the stream now?
Well, I was still in the process of closing out the stream, so yeah, make sure to watch that game on the second channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you hopefully in that other stream, but I believe we have some games tomorrow, and keep on tuning in for the rest of these next couple weeks as we have a lot more great Tier 3 matchups as we approach playoff time.
Alright.